Welcome back to KTN News Desk. I'm Michael Karanja. Let's talk telecom right now, and I'm joined by Vincent Kamadro, who's the head of marketing and strategy at Orange Telecom Kenya. Vincent, a lot of changes happening at Telecom Kenya right now. You're shutting down CDMA, moving to more or less migrating people to GSM. What drove that strategic decision to move that direction?
Yes. So indeed, tonight at midnight we are going to migrate all our CDMA customers to the GSM technology. You know that Orange was operating two different wireless networks over the last few years. That was legacy from the past. And at some point, some technologies survive and evolve, and that's the case of GSM with 3G, with 4G. Some technologies end up in a dead end, and the CDMA was part of it. So we chose the modernity. We chose to invest and focus on the networks that are used all over the world, GSM, and that's why tonight we are finalizing the migration of all our CDMA customers to the GSM. So it's not really shutting down the network, it's upgrading their service to the GSM, because there'll be a lot of benefits for them. First of all, they'll all be able to keep their current phone number, so they are not losing that. On top of that, to reward their loyalty, we are offering to them a voucher to be used on a GSM handset, because it's not the same type of handset. So you just have to visit one of our 39 shops all over the country, and our shop attendants will do that. It's 5 minutes. You don't lose your number, you don't lose your credit, you don't lose your bundles. Everything is as smooth as we can.
Well, the main factor, or the main point of risk for them was that this CDMA phones were not compatible with GSM. So how are you handling that? How are you going to ensure that there's a full migration to the GSM network?
The big answer to that is that we have implemented a device subsidy policy, so everybody is eligible to a certain voucher to help them change their device, renew their device, because you're right, the old CDMA equipment won't be able to work on our network from tomorrow. So
is there a limit to how much perhaps you would be able to subsidize the cost of a new handset for them?
The vouchers are up to 10,000 shilling. So that's enough to get already a very good GSM phone. Then on top of that, if you want to top up to get the phone of your dreams, it's okay.
It's dependent on your pocket.
Yes.
But just looking at that, I think Telecom Kenya Orange was the only one running both networks, GSM and CDMA. But just looking at that, how popular was CDMA, and why the move now? Why the need to just stick with GSM?
Well, CDMA was popular at that time because when Orange came to this country, we started a GSM network from scratch. So it took us time to extend the coverage all over the country. So there were some areas in the country where there was only CDMA coverage, example northeastern, etc. So people liked the service here because GSM was not available. Right now, we are upgrading the customers to GSM, but at the same time we have expanded a lot our GSM coverage. Now there is 3G in Mandera, in Wajir, in Moyale. So we are bringing coverage, we are bringing faster internet speed, we are bringing a better variety of devices. In fact, there are only advantages to switch now. It's about time.
Talking about the vibrancy here and the networks that are available, you're already on 3G, 4G is the next game changer. How far have you gone along with testing that whole network and seeing whether it's the next strategic move for Telecom Kenya Orange?
So the network for Orange is ready for 4G, in terms of technology. The big blocking point right now is allocation of further frequencies, because the 4G requires several bands but requires some additional frequencies. There has been a communication by CAK that we were authorized to launch a trial based on a specific frequency, the 1800 megahertz, which we are already using for 2G. It's a band that we have since a very long time. So it doesn't change really the picture, because as long as we don't have additional frequencies for 4G, it will be difficult to roll out all over the country. There is a difference between doing a trial on a few sites in a small neighborhood and doing it countrywide. We really need these frequencies to offer 4G to all Kenyans and not only to a few lucky people living in a trial area.
3.3 million customers. What's the strategy going forward in terms of doubling that or even increasing that number higher?
Our strategy doesn't change too much from what we have done so far. We think that we have implemented a winning strategy based on affordable calling rates, our 2G tariffs, based on dual SIM handsets. You might have seen we are pushing in the last couple of months a very affordable phone at 999 shilling called Kaduda. I think today we have sold the 100,000th device to our shop. Yes, so it's very successful, and it allows people to test the Orange services while maybe maintaining another line that they have previously. So all this combined, plus all the 3G rollouts that we are doing across the country, it's a winning strategy, it's a winning combination, and it should allow us to reach, let's say, maybe 5 million customers by the end of the year.
All right, thank you very much. Vincent Kamadro there just telling us about how Orange Telecom Kenya is shifting to GSM, is shifting people from CDMA to GSM, and how vibrant they are on that front. Now